Hi everyone, this is Lady T with your Aries Veterans Day 11/11 Portal Mega Reading. Before we get started, I want to just say thank you for all of the service that the veterans and the active duty and anyone who's affiliated with military service has given, whether that be your life or your energy, your time. I'm a veteran myself, so I do understand what it takes to dedicate yourself in that kind of environment day in and day out to give 100% because you're not allowed to give less. And so I really do thank you for that. As we get going, Aries, let's go ahead and take a look at your tarot messages. So the first one we have is the Hanged Woman. This tells me that you're going to have some epiphanies, perhaps, with the aid of your spiritual team, about perhaps some choices you've made, choices that are going to potentially make you happy, and perhaps choosing yourself is the choice. Um, Next, what is undermining you is the Emperor. So this is perhaps maybe wanting to have control, having being the authority in your life kind of thing, right? What led up to this is the Four of Wands in reverse. So really just not feeling stable, not feeling happy kind of thing. And then what is your outcome is the Ten of Coins. So really feeling stable, really feeling um, abundant, independent, that you can do, really what you want to do. Okay. For your Rainbow Oracle messages, the first one we have is multidimensional. Your awareness is expanding, integrating consciousness to become your highest expression of being. So you are going through a transformation to step into your authenticity. The next message is shaman. The unbound energy of the ancient shaman lights the path of wellness, wholeness, and freedom. So this is really having some spiritual aid to go through this transformation and to come out on the other side much more enlightened, full of wisdom, and also with some increased gifts. We've got spiritual warrior. A spiritual warrior's only armor is the strength and power of his heart. And so this to me is about heart healing too there, heart chakra healing. And then we have divergence, change your direction and find a new way to travel along familiar paths. So this is about perhaps going down the same road, but making sure that the outcome is different because you will be different. Um, Okay. Next, we have your energy messages, and the first one is feeling the world. I don't know why, but I got the strangest message about you being empathic with this because you're feeling the energy of the world, literally. Um, so be careful to take care of yourself. We've got a burst of magic. So to me, this is about the energies coming in to support you and help you. Call of the Muse. This is about, again, to me, these are both very spiritual team kind of cards. Purpose, Call of the Muse, stepping into your purpose, stepping into your authenticity. Tender Embrace. This to me is an embrace card about you embracing you. Okay, you stepping into your authenticity, and perhaps because there are two elephants on her, perhaps this could be a loving embrace as well from another, because you did have the Two of Cups there as well. And then you have body and soul, so this is coming into alignment with body and soul, a lot of alignment happening for you. Next, we have our map messages, and the question I asked with these was, what direction are you headed in? And so here we have the sacred pool. To me, this imagery depicts you being cleansed, washed. Um, Next, we have the Dragon's Lair. I'm going to pull the book on that because I don't remember what that card means. And to me, that says shadow when I look at the imagery, but I do want to see what they're saying from the book. Let's see here. You have a remarkable internal warning system that lets you know when things are out of alignment. You're about to enter dangerous territory, so tread carefully and be aware of your surroundings. The path you're on now is one that will challenge you to the core. That said, peril is also exciting and exhilarating, like the danger you feel before you enter a new relationship, knowing that you'll be changed forever. A life lived fully isn't lived only in safety. A new experience is calling to you, one that will test your courage. The choice is yours, but there is a greater value in risk taking than remaining unchallenged. New territories are waiting to be discovered. So, this is paying attention to your intuition, and that is going to be guiding you as you move forward into new territory, whether this be in a relationship or this be with friends or whatever the case may be. Next, we have magic stream. So to me, this is about blessings, okay? But you got a lot of water imagery on your cards. So I would say that water is going to be very important for you, for cleansing, for healing, for balancing, for really keeping your energy clear. We've got listening, and to me, that is about listening to spirit and listening to the messages that are trying to come in with this hanged woman here. Next, we have sad embrace. This draws me right back to the tender embrace. And so, this to me is releasing, this is letting go of things. And this is really loving on yourself as you do so. And then the last one is home, and really feeling at home within yourself, within your environment, wherever you choose to call home. Next, we have your chakra healing messages. The first one we have here is wholeness. You have within you the power to hear all that is in need of your love, including yourself. Open up to the vastness of your heart and allow its purifying presence to wash over you in the ways of self-acceptance and graceful allowing. From the space of your whole soul fulfillment and nourishment, you will be able to give and receive abundantly. You are the forest and the oceans, the earth and the sky. Honoring your wholeness is your path to wellness. And again, chakra is heart, crystal is mangano calcite, and herb is hawthorn berries. And so, we talked a lot about healing here, right? And you've got a lot of green too. That's another thing too. You've got green here, green here, green here, green here. The water cards are a little bit green too. So you've got a lot of green. So that speaks to heart chakra healing. We've got ancestral wisdom. The ancestors see you. We are the very ground, the soil, the foundation upon which you stand and build and become. You have closer than your own breath access to all that ever was, all that is, and all that forever shall be. Anchor into this truth, and when you forget, come sit and hear our reassuring whispers among the trees, beckoning you to be still, to remember, and to know. That leads me right to that sad embrace, the tender embrace, the hanged man, hanged woman card. Next, we've got divine wisdom. You radiate with divine wisdom. You are a teacher to many, especially by your lived example of beauty and grace. Trust your insight in the messages your guides are sending you. By trusting your wisdom, you avoid sabotage and fear-based decisions. Allow your mind to relax and welcome a new level of consciousness. Make note of the visions and information you receive and use them to faithfully pursue the path of your highest calling. Chakra is the crown, crystal is scapolite, and the herb is lavender. No worries is next. Remember that protection is your divine birthright. Ground your energy into Gaia with a vibrant garnet red grounding cord that you send from between your hips into the depths of her sacred womb. Send all your fears, worries, and concerns down that cord and feed them back to the earth where they can be transformed and transmuted, returning to you as usable white light. Root chakra. So there's some healing that needs to happen from things that perhaps happened in childhood. We've got crystal, red jasper, and herb, rosemary. And then we have the last one, which is honesty. Be conscious of the words you speak and ask yourself, do these words resonate with my highest truth? Honesty with yourself and others is a supreme form of respect. When you express yourself authentically, you come into divine flow. Ask yourself who needs your truth and your honesty right now. Allow for the possibility that, in fact, you are the one who most needs to hear words in this moment. chakra, throat, crystal, amazonite, and herb blackberry. Now we're getting into your shadow cards just to see if there's any shadow aspects that will be addressed during this time. The first one we have is workaholic shadow. Unable to detach from work, slave, altruistic, neglecting self and others. Give yourself the space you need to live a happy and balanced life. Create a life outside of work. Next, we have the perfectionist shadow. Displeased with anything that is not perfect, all or nothing, unrealistic high expectations. Making mistakes is better than not doing anything at all. Let go of the idea of perfection. Defeatist shadow. Pessimistic, often expecting the worst. Resigned to defeat, negative, fatalistic. Let go of negative thoughts, focus on what's good, and you'll attract more positive things in your life. Flaky shadow. Commit to things but rarely follow through. Unpredictable, flighty, indecisive. Opportunities come and go, and if you don't seize them, you will be left with no options. Addictive shadow. Likely to become unhealthily dependent on substance, practice, person, or habit. When you take control of your life, the universe will work for you. Resist and overcome your bad habits. And then the last one is fake shadow. Fake appearance, actions to please others, superficial, copy, not genuine. You will be rewarded when you choose to live a life that reflects the truth instead of living a life created to please others. Okay, now we're going to move into your blank slate messages. So the first one we have is listen to some upbeat music and probably dance. Eat nutritious food. Avoid stressful places, situations, or people. Try something new. Get moving. And take a breath. Okay, next we're going to go into your manifestation messages. So the first one we have is wealth of money, intention. I enjoy prosperity of all kinds, but in particular financial prosperity and material wealth. I welcome wealth and the ease it brings to my life. I am worthy of a blessed and abundant financial present and future. Stone is citrine, essential oil is patchouli. Burning to create. Intention. I am a fountain of divine creativity overflowing with ideas and inspiration for what has not yet been created through me. I allow new ideas to emerge and channel them with clarity, honoring what wants to be built and formed through my hands in service of the greater good. Stone, blue lace agate, essential oil, blood orange. Wealth of kindred. I am surrounded by beings of light and love who wish to be clean and clear, to be in a clean and clear relationship with me, honoring my sovereignty and my soul gifts. I am blessed by dear friendships that offer me support, encouragement, and comfort. Stone, rhodochrosite, essential oil, ylang ylang. Wealth of protection. I am eternally protected by forces seen and unseen who conspire to ensure my safe passage through life. I am blanketed by the expansive protection of spirit guides and ancestral beings who love and safeguard me no matter my age or location. Stone, black tourmaline, and essential oil, white sage. Wealth of wisdom. I am a wise being who has access to endless fountains of sacred wisdom. I use my gifts of wisdom and discernment to hold healing space for others as well as our planet. Stone, emerald, essential oils, spruce. Happiness manifested. Happiness is all around me and I acknowledge its presence with a grateful heart. I look to happiness, and because I seek it, I know that happiness is also seeking me. Stone, yellow apatite, excuse me, essential oil, vanilla. Universal love. I receive love from all directions and trust that the love I seek is already on its way. My intention is to be open to love in all its forms. Love easily finds me, and I make a good home for love within my body, mind, and spirit. Stone, rose quartz, essential oil, rose de mai. Healed world. I foresee a future of healing and prosperity for the planet, an environment of unity for all forms of creation. I see a world at peace and living in collective light, where all forms of life are honored and held sacred. Stone, Elat stone, an essential oil, rosemary. And the last one is burning for truth. Intention. I live in deep transparency and honor my inner truth. I recognize my voice and trust it above the voices of other humans. As I live my truth, I become a model of authentic living and give tacit permission to others to follow their own paths toward truth. Stone Amazonite, Amazonite essential oil tea tree. So I think you had Amazonite twice, if I'm not mistaken. Let me look here. No, I guess not. I've read these so many times, maybe I'm just confusing the cards. Okay, now let's go ahead and move into your block messages of what your blocks are. The first one is not enough. There's plenty to go around. Feel yourself in the flow. And your affirmation is, I have plenty of money. Money blocks in general. You get what you focus on. Believe you are already rich. I have unlimited prosperity is what your affirmation is. Feel unfulfilled. What are you here to do? Create your life purpose. I am happy with my life is my affirmation. Is your affirmation. I don't know why I said mine. Maybe I need to be saying it. Fear of loss. Bless your money that goes out and it returns tenfold. My wealth steadily grows is your affirmation. And money drain. You spend more than you make. Drop what's needless. Affirmation. Money flows into my life. Okay. And the last messages we have are your fortune messages. So the first one we have is angel. Your angels are guiding and protecting you on your spiritual journey. Moon, pay attention to your intuition at this time and move ahead confidently. Unicorn, success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Lion, harness the loyal and protective aura of the lion and charge ahead magnificently. And flowers, be generous, success, and emotional fulfillment are yours. So I do hope that this helps you, Aries. Much love and light, Lady T.